The world's wealthiest individuals are making a curious investment. They are buying up vast swaths of land in remote locations. They are building elaborate underground bunkers. These bunkers are self-sufficient fortresses, designed to withstand almost any catastrophe. Why are they doing this? What do they know that we don't? These billionaires are not just eccentric survivalists, they are privy to information that most of us are not. This information points to a coming global catastrophe. This catastrophe could range from natural disasters to man-made crises. Whatever it is serious enough to warrant extreme measures. The silence surrounding these preparations is deafening. The mainstream media barely touches the subject. The elites are tight-lipped. This secrecy only adds to the mystery. What are they so afraid of? What are they trying to hide? One thing is clear. These billionaires are taking their survival very seriously. They are not waiting for the government to save them. They are taking matters into their own hands. This begs the question, shouldn't we be doing the same? Scientists have long warned of the potential dangers of solar flares. These are intense bursts of energy from the sun. They can disrupt our planet's magnetic field. This could lead to widespread power outages and communication blackouts. A massive solar flare could cripple our technology-dependent society. Another threat is a potential pole shift. Earth's magnetic poles are not static. They have shifted many times throughout history. A rapid pole shift could have devastating consequences. It could trigger earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis. It could also disrupt the Earth's climate. Some experts believe that the elite are aware of heightened risks. They may have access to classified information. This information could come from scientific research or government intelligence. This could explain their urgency in preparing for the worst. The potential scale of these events is unimaginable. They could render entire regions uninhabitable. They could cause widespread chaos and societal collapse. It is no wonder that those with the means are seeking refuge. These are not your average fallout shelters. Elite bunkers are designed for long-term survival and complete comfort. They are equipped with state-of-the-art technology and luxurious amenities. These bunkers are more like underground mansions than survival shelters. Imagine a world above in chaos while you relax in your private cinema. Gourmet meals are prepared in your fully equipped kitchen. You have access to a private gym and medical facilities. The air and water are filtered to ensure your safety. Your children continue their education in a dedicated learning center. These bunkers are self-sufficient ecosystems. They have their own power generation, water purification systems, and food production capabilities. They can operate independently from the outside world for years. They are designed to shield their occupants from any external threat. The cost of these high-tech havens is astronomical. Only the wealthiest individuals can afford them. This raises ethical questions about inequality and survival in the face of global catastrophe. Who gets to survive when the world falls apart? The CIA is known for its intelligence gathering and covert operations. The agency has access to a vast network of information. This includes sensitive data on potential global threats. Some speculate that the CIA has shared this information with select individuals. This could explain the sudden surge in bunker construction among the elite. There are whispers of secret meetings between government officials and wealthy individuals. These meetings are said to involve discussions about future threats. The topics reportedly range from solar storms to economic collapse. These discussions are kept highly confidential. No official records or statements exist. The CIA's involvement adds a layer of intrigue to the whole affair. It raises questions about the government's role in preparing for a potential apocalypse. Is the government secretly preparing for the worst? Are they only looking out for the elite? The lack of transparency is concerning. If the CIA is aware of an imminent threat, they have a moral obligation to inform the public. The public has a right to know about potential dangers. Hiding this information only serves to protect the privileged few while leaving the rest of us in the dark. The billionaires' actions reveal a stark reality. In the face of an existential threat, money and power become the ultimate currency. Those with resources can afford to secure their survival. The rest are left to fend for themselves. This disparity is a recipe for social unrest and conflict. The pursuit of self-preservation is understandable. However, the elite's actions raise ethical questions about their responsibility to society. Should they share their knowledge and resources to protect the wider population? Or should they retreat into their bunkers and leave the rest of us to our fate? The lack of transparency and accountability is alarming. The elites are operating in a shroud of secrecy. They are making decisions that could impact the entire planet without any public oversight. This concentration of power in the hands of a few is a dangerous precedent. We need to demand more transparency from our leaders and the wealthy elite. We need to know what they know. We need to be part of the conversation about our collective future. We cannot afford to be left behind in the dark. The billionaires' preparations are a wake-up call. They are a stark reminder of our vulnerability in the face of global threats. We cannot afford to ignore these warning signs. We need to start paying attention to the world around us. We need to be aware of the potential dangers we face. The mainstream media often downplays these issues. They focus on sensationalism and entertainment. They avoid addressing uncomfortable truths. We need to seek alternative sources of information. We need to educate ourselves about the real threats to our planet and our civilization. Knowledge is power. By understanding the risks, we can start preparing ourselves. We can make informed decisions about our future. We can demand action from our leaders. We can work together to create a more resilient and sustainable society. Ignoring the problem will not make it go away. Inaction is not an option. We need to be proactive. We need to start preparing for the future, no matter how uncertain it may seem. The billionaires are preparing for something. It may be a solar flare, a pole shift, or something else entirely. Whatever it is something they believe could disrupt our world as we know it. Their actions are a wake-up call for the rest of us. We need to educate ourselves about the potential threats we face. We need to demand transparency from our leaders. We need to start preparing for a future where our current way of life may no longer be sustainable. The future is uncertain, but we are not powerless. We can take steps to protect ourselves and our loved ones. We can build a more resilient society. We can work together to create a better future for all. The time to act is now.